Everyone should have at least one person that they look up to. Be it a fictional character or a real person, that does not matter. But at least one person that they want to adapt the hobbies or interests of. That's what I think, because I got 97% in my 10th board exams, and one of the biggest reasons for it was that I actually looked up to this one character that I'll tell later on, and I wanted to be like him so much that I basically tried to do everything that I could, and it helped a lot. So, my name is Prateek and I got 97% in 10th board exams, and I want you to be like me and more studies and everything. So now let's begin. If you want more information and how to make notes and everything, then you can click the link in the description and join the program. Now let's start. Well, to be honest, the thing is that many people think that it's either cringe or it's weird to like a character or envy him or jealous him or her, whatever, and be like them. To be honest, for me, the answer is that you should do that thing. Because if you don't, then you just do not even know what the ceiling is. But if you actually try to be like someone, then you would instantly understand what you actually want to do. For example, for me, that character was Ayano Koji. Now, as soon as many people hear that, they will think that, oh, he just thinks Ayano Koji is cool or whatever, but hear me out. Ayano Koji is shown as really cool. He's from this one novel series, Classroom of the Elite, and he is basically an anime main character guy who is shown as explicitly intelligent, and he's basically exceptionally a mastermind kind of guy. He knows everything in studying, in MMA, in boxing, fighting, whatever, and in athletics and all. He's basically perfect. Now, people think that it's cringe or whatever to like this character, but for me, the thing is that when I first looked at the series, I wanted to be like him so much that I actually thought, what can I actually do to be like him? And first, the biggest metric that I found was of intelligence, because this character is particularly known for his intelligence. So I thought, why not I become intelligent myself, or I at least get better grades so that I can show that I'm intelligent. And that's why I started working really hard, starting like putting 8 or 9 hour work days in the ninth grade, so that I got the third highest grades in my entire class in ninth finals. Now, of course, that's really great, but you might say that, okay, you can admire him, but of course, you wouldn't want to be like that character because that's just shallow. Many people say that, like, oh, you want to be like Aino Koji, then you will have no personality, you'll be cringe. But of course, I'm not saying shit like you should stop talking to people and be this Sigma male guy, but rather, my point is that you should just try to adapt their activities and hobbies. For example, Aino Koji mentions throughout the series that he worked a lot for this body and everything, he studied a lot and all. So, why cannot you do that? That's my question. Be it any character that you like. For example, you want to be a lawyer, then maybe Saul Goodman. Or if you want to be a teacher, then anyone. Like, you can just admire any real person too. Be it your own dad, I don't know. Just some person that you want to be like and you can adapt their hobbies. If you can do that, then I think slowly you would start working hard so that you actually become like them. And slowly it would show the results. That's what I think. Because to be honest, people say that it's cringe or shallow or whatever. But if it really helps, then it helps. Do you really care what some random guy on the internet says about liking Ayano Koji or liking maybe Thomas Shelby or something because of his confidence? Of course, if it helps us, then it helps us. But if it does not, then you should not do it at all, no matter if everyone says that it is good or bad. The thing is that if people say that it is good or bad, does not matter. Is it good for you? And in this case, the answer is yes, it is good for you to actually like a character and want to be like them. Then why don't you even try? Many people say that, oh, Ayano Koji is just a false genius, or they make excuses like, I cannot be like Ayano Koji, no one can be like him. But the simple answer is, at least you can try to reach him as much as you can, right? Okay, you cannot be 100% like him in terms of intelligence and everything, but rather you can at least try to be as much of his level as you can, like as much as possible from your part. If you just do that, then I think you would become a better version of yourself. And then slowly your interest would also change. For example, earlier I liked Ayano Koji, but now I think his personality is kind of shallow because he's not that much social. Now later on I might like another person because of their personality or whatever. I'm not saying that you should just be fixated on this one guy and be obsessed, but rather take one habit or activity from every guy or girl or whatever, be it any character, and then try to be like them as much as possible. And if you do, then I'm sure that you'll slowly improve and improve. Now, if you want more advice from me, like how do you make notes and everything, how do you remember everything, then I highly recommend you to join my program. It's literally $5. Like, how much is $5? And I'll tell you exactly how I remember everything without even creating notes, how I know everything even till now after 1 year of the exams, how I remember everything. That's what I'll tell you. And if you want to join, then the link is in the description. I'll see you there. Till then, you can watch my other videos. I'll see you later. Work like a dog, live like a lion.